You? What's Rosie doing tonight?
You've got to be kidding me, dude. You've got to be kidding me. Are you just that dense? She's a service dog. Stop using her friggin' name.
Why don't you stop yelling?
Why don't you stop calling out my dog's name and distracting her from her duties?
I asked her how she was doing.
Stop using her name.
Why don't you stop yelling?
Why don't you stop using her name? She's a service dog.
Hey.
When are you going to get that?
Hey, stop yelling at me, okay?
When are you going to get? How many times do I have to tell you to stop using her
See
name?
what I just said? Stop yelling at me.
Stop calling out my service dog's name. She's doing a job right now. She doesn't need you distracting her by calling out her name. You shouldn't call out her name at any time.
Hey.
Hey.
You took me to court. I have the right to ask how she's
You
doing.
do not have the right to ask anything about my service dog. She is a working dog doing a specific task. You don't need to interrupt with it.
What is her task?
None of your fucking business.
Oh, she doesn't have the task then.
Oh, she doesn't have a task? Is that what you're saying?
I'm asking you, what is her task?
Is it not clear that she's a service dog?
Well, you say
Is she not clear that she's a service
You
dog?
say she is.
She is.
What's her task?
None of your business. How do you like that?
Okay.
Are you asking in your capacity as an elected official in Brookfield?
Yeah, I am.
You are?
Yeah, you're an elected official.
Yeah, you are too.
That's right.
She is a service dog. Stop calling out her name. She's doing a job right
Why
now.
don't you talk a little louder so I can hear you?
I don't know how far to get that across to you. I've taken 10 steps.
Why don't you leave? Why
601,
don't you
Ron's
leave?
getting the order. Get it in line now.
Yeah. You're very toxic to this board, Chris. You're very toxic to the members of the community. You've admitted to me and you admitted to the courthouse last week. You took me for saying hi to your dog. Of course, it got thrown out. You admitted that you were mentally ill, and you've admitted it in this room here that you were mentally ill, and you're sitting on the health board dictating and making motions and this and that for the townspeople, and you're not even in good condition. You gotta have the dog to keep you stable. Now, today, when I come in and I say, how is your dog doing? You flipped out on me. That just shows your mental state. I don't think you should be on this board. I think you should be honest and resign from the board.